And so we have JP Morgan stating that Ethereum could outperform Bitcoin in 2024 and that the halving has been priced in. So this is something I definitely agree with, being in crypto since 2017. In 2016 we had the halving and we saw the price of Bitcoin go up after that. And then with the halving in 2020, we also saw the price of Bitcoin appreciate with the halving. However, now people are starting to understand that with the halving, the price of Bitcoin starts going up. And so we're starting to already see that take place. We're seeing people buy in anticipation that the price is going to continue to go up. However, we do have other catalysts there as well. We have the Bitcoin ETF approval, possibly coming at the beginning of next year. And so with Ethereum potentially outperforming Bitcoin, I think that altcoins are going to do extremely well. They're going to outperform Bitcoin and Ethereum. And so let's go ahead and take a look at that. Let's take a look at the big picture here. We can see this is the top 100 cryptocurrencies, and in the last month we had Bitcoin have a return of 13.7%, and we have Ethereum here at about 10%. And so we can see there's a lot of other smaller cryptocurrencies that have had better returns than Bitcoin and Ethereum here. We can see that there's Bonk up 672%. There's always going to be a random meme coin that does extremely well. We have Rose here up 33%, Injective up 78%. This is a cryptocurrency that's done extremely well over the last year. We have AVAX up 90%. We can see HBAR is even up 31%. And so you can see here that probably about 60 to 70% of these cryptocurrencies, if not more, have actually better returns than Ethereum and Bitcoin. And this is a trend that I think will continue into the bull market in 2024 and 2025. And so I'm going to be going over some altcoins here that I think have very good setups and upcoming catalysts that could drive the price of these cryptocurrencies further. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the altcoin market cap excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum. Currently, this is at 468 billion. Now, we are currently at resistance right around that $470 billion mark. And so if we continue to break into that and break into this zone that I have here, I think we'll see a lot of altcoins start providing very good returns, potentially up to 100 to 300% returns on many different altcoins. And so this is definitely a chart to keep an eye on here. This is just a good indicator that money is starting to flow into smaller altcoins since this does not include Bitcoin and Ethereum. This is currently at 468 billion. However, if we see that jump up to 500 billion, that is a good sign that a lot of money is starting to flow into these smaller altcoins, and that's where we could start seeing a lot of these returns. And so we're very close to that there. We could start seeing that here shortly, just depending on Bitcoin's performance. And so the first altcoin we're going to be taking a look at here is Kaspa. So I have been talking about this for about 6 months. We can see that I mentioned the breakout here in the yellow circle at the bottom down there, around 1.5 cents. And so I went ahead and entered into a position at that time. And then we can see here that we had previous resistance that was broken and then turned into support. And then there was another resistance level at the top here, right around 5 cents. And then we did test that multiple times here, and then once we did break that, we saw a large move here of about 200%. And at that time, I was up about 10x on the position. And so this is a cryptocurrency that I think could do very well here. I think this could become a top 10 cryptocurrency during the next bull run. And so the next cryptocurrency I want to take a look at here is Oasis Protocol. This is Rose. This is a cryptocurrency that I personally think is very undervalued. They have been continuing to build. They have partnerships with Meta and Microsoft. And so they are focusing on AI and privacy. This is definitely something that's going to be needed in the crypto space and the blockchain space moving forward. And so Oasis Protocol is also working with Illuminex. They have secured a grant for the first confidential decentralized exchange here. And so this is going to be built on Oasis Network for all of Web3. And so the next cryptocurrency I want to take a look at here is TRIAS. Now, this chart has been testing resistance here over the last couple of weeks. However, I am expecting this to break out of that resistance with an upcoming catalyst for TRIAS. They have provided an update here on Twitter that their mainnet will be updated in December, and so that's coming to an end here with about 2 weeks remaining. And then they're also going to be updating their website with a fresh and updated brand and image. And so as they provide this update here, we should see the price continue to go up for TRIAS, especially as we continue to break that resistance. And so the next cryptocurrency I'm going to be taking a look at here is Polytrade. This is on the smaller side of cryptocurrencies. Right now we're looking at about a $26.7 million market cap. However, with the upcoming catalyst in the drive and narrative for real world assets, I think this will continue to do very well. The catalyst for that is they're going to be launching their own real world asset marketplace, very similar to OpenSea with NFTs. And so if you were around in the cryptocurrency space in 2020, we saw a ton of people listing NFTs on OpenSea, which drove the price of Ethereum gas fees extremely high. And so Polytrade is going to be launching a very similar marketplace to that. However, this is going to be for real world assets. And so they did launch their beta back in May. However, they're going to be officially launching the marketplace here early next year, if not by the end of this year. And that is going to be including car loans, real estate, structured credit. And so this is something that JP Morgan has been mentioning, real world assets. And so let's go ahead and take a look at the chart here for trade. We can see this has been riding the support level here for the last couple of weeks. However, this is coming up on resistance around $1. We can see at the early part of December here, we hit the resistance level. And then just the other day, we also bounced off the resistance level at $1. And so I am expecting this to break above $1. And then I think there will be possible returns here that could reach the possible price of $2 or higher for trade, just because this is a smaller market cap. Now with that, there is high risk, and so that's something to keep in mind before entering a position. So the last cryptocurrency I want to talk about here is MATIC. This is a cryptocurrency that is fairly large. A lot of people are familiar with Polygon. They have partnerships with Disney. They've been continuing to build. They are actually also partnered with Polytrade as well there. They are working together. And so MATIC has also stated that there's going to be a big update coming, whether they mention Polytrade or not. That is what we will find out. And so as we can see from a technical perspective, MATIC has been in a symmetrical triangle here since the bull run in 2021. And so this has been continuing to consolidate. And so I do expect this to break out over the next couple of months. And this will be a cryptocurrency that is going to do very well here. They're large enough. They're continuing to build. I do not see any negative signs for MATIC moving forward. And so this is one of those cryptocurrencies that is going to be a much safer bet moving forward. And so just keep that in mind as I'm going over many of these. Make sure you do your own research and due diligence. These are just recommendations from what I am personally seeing. And so as we go back here and take a look at all these cryptocurrencies, we can see that the last month, a lot of these altcoins have done very well. Now, even if we look at it from a year perspective, we can see again that a lot of these are providing the biggest returns are altcoins, right? We don't see that Bitcoin has the biggest return. Now it is doing very well, up 144%. However, we can see like Injective up 1,800% there. We have Render up 853%. Kaspa up over 2,000%. So a lot of these are doing very well now. It is very difficult to pick what altcoin is going to provide good returns, what altcoins are not scams. And so that is where you have to make sure that you really dig into these. And that's where I'm providing some of my experience and research for you to dig into just to help you out moving forward. And so if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And let me know under the comments section if there's any other cryptocurrencies that you think I am personally missing that I should take a look into.